thing where they be like, cut.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
all right.
know,
So
direct, bro.
I need that.
You gonna piss me the fuck off.
Wow.
Kels, you know he can be like, snap, as soon as you breathe. He be like, oh, that
Correct.
was not natural.
As soon as we do like the bloopers, no.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna cut you down. You know you done for it.
what's up,
Me?
huh?
You want your rights. He will tell
Everybody who out of shape, who out of line.
He said out of
you. Out of
shape.
shape. Exactly.
What's up? It's your boy C Murder.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Let's do that again.
So, all right. What up, y'all? It's your boy C Murder.
It's your boy Kels.
All right, and then we got our two guests on here. We gonna
Hi,
talk.
I'm Mia.
Hey, I'm LaTwan.
So, there are our guests on this episode. Mia has her own podcast, so we got her on here, like a little collab. And we got some topics for y'all. Twine tagged along as well, because she's always full of ideas. But yeah, we gonna try to get to all of them. If we can't, y'all know the reason. But so hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on our Instagrams at the Sideline Studios. That's the Sideline Studios. And then what else? Listen to us on Spotify at the Sideline Studios as well for like a little ASMR. You know, if you like driving, going to sleep, in the shower, you know, doing your thing. Yeah, just give us a little listen, and yeah, make sure y'all follow us too. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Do. Shout out Mia Page.
Oh, we can let her do it.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I ain't trying to.
My podcast is The Pink Room Unplugged, at The Pink Room Unplugged on Instagram, Pink Room Unplugged on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Period.
She official. She got Apple Podcasts.
We just ended season 1, so
How
A
was
little
it?
That's good stuff.
honestly, we didn't plan to end it the way we did. We ended it on 10 episodes, so it wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be like 15, but it was like the right time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something in like us just felt like it was like we're ready to end this. So
It's time to do
Yeah.
a transition.
we need a transition. We got to get like new like intros. We got to get new everything. So we were just like, let's just end it and like figure it out. Editing, all that. Doing the podcast is hard. It's a lot of work.
It is hard.
Can.
Yeah.
I'll be
Just
over
the
here.
face.
I'll get over here. But all right, cause we need to record.
It's
And
hard.
then-
Pretty and
So, but
Yeah.
what's the topic?
I
Ain't
think,
you in charge?
I'll be trying to be in charge, and then y'all be taking control of it.
Well,
Everything.
let's
So-
go back. Look, Kels, if
So-
we want to rekindle,
No, we don't need to
let's
rekindle.
go.
No.
We don't need to rekindle. So, but, all
so
right.
we took. Mia had suggested, and I agreed that we should just take it as just a conversational type of thing.
Yeah.
Just us talking off the top. So not really no pressure or anything. Because it's our
We
first.
still need to open it though.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could just talk about, what's going on. Like, for instance, like Mia, you just said you finished season 1. So,
Yes.
like, when did you start?
So we started in January, and it's been a little bit hard because like life stuff happens. We have jobs, all that stuff. So can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I should
You said what?
Can you
guys
cut?
hear me?
What's the
He
content?
does.
Yeah, I curse.
Okay.
I will
Alright.
not be. I will not be
Sorry if I accidentally say something. I'm trying to work on it though. But if I accidentally cuss, my bad.
He's still
But-
working on
It's hard. Like it's hard to juggle like having a 9 to 5 and then like also trying to do like I guess this is a hobby, Loki. So like trying to do it like outside of your 9 to 5 and then editing and like trying to get clips and like promotion. It's hard. So we've been trying to balance it, but I don't know. It's a lot going on. So we've been doing it since January. It takes up a lot of time. I've done a lot. Like I just took the bar. So I've been trying to like study for the bar and like do this at the same time. And then like Amber's had her own stuff going on. Amber's my co-host, so she's had her own stuff going on, and it's like the balance has been hard. So I think that's why we decided to like end season 1 early. But we're trying to find like our flow, like our rhythm, our flow, and like make sure like things get done per week. But it's hard. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard though. But until you have it, you don't know. I guess. I mean that's the same for y'all though, right?
Yeah. I think I think also too, like, you just have a podcast where you're just like recording and then like uploading. It's a lot easier because I mean, you might edit the audio,
Yeah.
like just to get out the little like pauses and silence. But I think it's still gonna take up some time.
Right.
And then posting to different platforms and captions and all the stuff. So.
Right. I think like a big thing is like engagement too. So like you're trying to keep people as engaged as possible. So like not only do I have to go through the entire clip and like edit the whole thing, but I also have to like clip the most engaging parts of it all, so people can like be drawn in and like actually watch the episode. That's hard.
Do you have like a set number of clips you try to get from that episode?
Yeah, I mean we try to do like Monday a clip, Tuesday a clip, Wednesday a clip. And then like Friday, okay, so the episode drops on Thursdays. So then we drop the episode on Thursdays, and then Friday we'll do like a funny clip. So like something we're bound to like I guess say something that's like funny. So whatever that funny clip is, we'll post on Fridays to like get people more engaged, just in case they don't want to like look at the actual serious topics of like whatever we're talking about. Post it on Fridays, but lately it's just been really hard because like we have to edit all the clips. We only have like one what's it called? Like the external hard drive or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like we have to trade it off. So like I'll do the clips and then I'll pass it to her. But like we don't see each other during the week. So like I have to drop it off at her house or she'll drop it off at my house and then
I can't just email it.
good. But I don't know, my email for some reason is like what is it? Like it's full. Like the storage is full.
On the email?
Yeah.
I ain't never.
No. I have a lot of like drives on there though.
You're supposed
like,
to delete it.
but I need that. I need it.
You sure?
So, like
you don't have.
How far back we going on as far as you need?
Okay, so let's say like I'm no. Okay, listen. So like let's say no, listen, you're not listening. So like if for instance, most of my stuff on my email is like my files are like bar prep stuff. So like when I took the bar the first time, I didn't pass. So like I still need it, obviously, because if I'm gonna take it again, I still need that stuff. So I can't delete it. Most of that stuff is videos, lectures, a bunch of that.
Multiple emails.
Right, I do, but I don't remember.
That's all.
All that.
That's all. Multiple
Yeah.
emails.
But me and Amber only live 5 minutes from each other, so it doesn't seem.
Email.
I understand. But what I'm saying is, it's on the hard drive. So
But email is different from hard drive.
no, I also.
Business email.
But you have to realize, like, if you're using an email, you also have to have storage on your computer.
Yes.
So I guess it just
Which is the point of the external hard drive. If I don't have storage on my computer and I need stuff on my computer, then I'm not going to, I need an external hard drive. No?
Wow.
Cloud? Full.
No one understands the
And
cloud
that's
anyway.
the cloud gets full quick.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, but that's the point of, which is, I mean, okay, first of all, the external hard drive is not the root of the issue. Like, that's not the issue. It's just having to have time to, like, clip all that stuff.
Yeah,
It's hard.
that's the shitty part.
Yeah. We only live 5 minutes
Manpower
from each
is
other.
crazy.
Right. So it's just, I don't know. It's a lot. But people when they start hobbies, they underestimate it. So it's a little difficult. I don't know.
Manpower is impossible.
We're gonna have a class for you, sir. We're gonna have a class.
What you say?
I said thank you because he handles all of that. Like
Right.
I don't touch
I
nothing.
know, like, I'm paying that.
Boy.
He can't even turn on his alarm
Yeah, break
sometimes.
out, man.
Yeah, I don't know how you do all that by yourself. That's hard.
Don't look.
I don't be. Yeah, a lot of times, like it helps with the Instagram like scheduled posts, so I can like post like multiple things and just have them scheduled to be dropped during the week. But it's hard like trying to remember like because I usually I do it before I go into work. Like I'll be sitting in my car and I'll try to like get a clip and then like get some type of caption. But I also use ChatGPT. I'm like, hey, can you make a caption for this? And then like I'll copy and paste it, throw it on Instagram. So like it helps with that because it's hard for me to like say something that's gonna like I guess capture people's attention.
Yeah, facts.
So like, but then also I don't want to be like lying. You know what I'm saying? Like be like, so it's just like okay, like what's the good like median here? So.
Yeah, they said something about how ChatGPT is bad for the environment. So we used it at first, but we try not to.
Bad for the environment.
Yeah.
I've never used it before.
Well,
It's something about ChatGPT that's like I don't know what it is.
Is it off
I gotta
of
look it up.
Google?
no.
No,
Google
it's
has
like
its
a
own.
study.
I don't use it. I've never used it.
Great.
I know
I don't
that,
know. She told me about it, and I was like, okay, well, let's try not to use it.
I don't know nothing about that stuff.
Yeah, I know AI like it.
That's about the old work.
Like
Skill and work and
critical
all
think,
that.
or more so critical thinking, because when you don't like even just making a caption, if you can't even think about like stuff like that, and you rely on AI, it's kind of like it's doing all the thinking for
Just
us.
put some shit on there. They
The
gonna
thing
like
about
it.
AI is difficult though because it doesn't work in like all aspects of life. So like right now, there's like a huge scandal going on in like the law realm because people have been trying to like, I guess, so okay, let me back up. In the law, you have to like write motions, you have to write briefs, and you have to write like complaints. So people will go on ChatGPT to like look for things.
You're shaking me weak.
No, it's not even that. But the case law is wrong. You have to rely on case law, but it's wrong in ChatGPT.
Very much so.
Like they make it up. So like people, somebody just used
word?
all the cases from ChatGPT, put it in their brief to like submit to a judge, and it was all wrong, and they got disbarred.
Simple.
Yeah,
Dang.
You didn't research.
But
it.
the
I
thing
didn't
is-
research it.
exactly. I would have cross checked, but they must have been
busy.
busy or lazy or something
See,
because
that's
don't
the
know what
thing.
you're
That
talking about.
critical
Yeah.
thinking. You know. It
I'd be like,
prevents you from
ask for
going
an
back to
attorney.
church.
They'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't understand what you're saying. Well, ask someone that pays you, because I'm not gonna explain it to you.
the attorney is the one that submitted it.
Girl, but they be submitting blindly, thinking that they got
That was the point. That's why he got
Yeah.
disbarred. Yeah,
damn.
that's exactly why he got
They be
disbarred.
submitting blindly.
Yeah,
Dang,
that's
so
what I'm
you
saying.
can go-
AI is difficult.
You can go to court and get found guilty because AI said you was guilty. That's crazy.
Because your person your person that's representing you don't have to use AI. They decide to. Like, it's
Exactly. The thing is, like, you get trained to like not use AI. You get trained to
The whole
learn how to do it by
point is
yourself.
do what the
Yeah.
your
So
job
if you
is.
use AI, then obviously.
I have ChatGPT representing me in this case. Any questions that you
Exactly.
have? please
So
That's all
The
right.
question is, my
GPT.
client is guilty.
That's all right, GPT. I'm still rocking with you.
Stop,
What?
please.
No, I'm still rocking with it. I don't use this for that
Yeah.
stuff though.
it is something with the environment, though. We're gonna have to look it up. I don't know.
Environment.
It
That's
is.
that one thing I need to see. Cause
I don't know. I'm gonna ask her though, but it is something. That's why we don't use it
The whole
anymore.
point of
Amber's over there
arguments is
Amber,
thinking
yeah.
outside the box. If facts only led you to the truth, then everything will be easy to decipher. But it's like the point of the whole thing is point of view. And if you can prove your point of view is more true than the other point of view, that's all that matters. And the point of view is not something that can be computer generated. It can't be. It can't be.
In
Like,
certain
it
circumstances.
never will.
you think
It never will. You have to talk to each and every person. You have to get their feel. You have to get their vibe. You have to understand what they're saying. You have to hear them. And when they talk to you, and
In
you
what
ask them a
context
question,
are you asking? What are you-
any type. Well, legally, I'm talking about specifically big lost car accidents where people die. You have to listen to a person
'cause
that's
you-
driving.
Yeah.
You have to listen to them.
Mhm.
They'll talk. If they had no idea this person was going to run a light and hit them, they will have no idea that this person was going to run a light and hit them. If they was like, yeah, I was driving, and then I was driving through the light, my light was green, and this person just hit me out of nowhere. I never saw that, never seen it. The people that know all the facts because they paid attention. Anyways, moving on. Karen, take
Sorry.
a second away because I'm about to get mad. Last your chance.
I didn't know what the heck y'all was talking about.
Sorry.
Oh.
So
I just know that LaTwine knows people.
well, we already knew that anyway, though. We knew that at the.
Me know
so-
people.
You said you know.
I know actions.
I don't know them right here.
Yeah, I don't know where to go from this because, like I
So look,
said,
this is me and you.
I know, we just went
Remember
off
that
a tangent. I was
You're
like,
like,
oh, like,
remember
nobody
that
knows.
one time? Karen should be like, y'all talk too much. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Karen said,
Yeah.
oh, you talk too much.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I never said that.
who talked too much? No,
No.
she talked too much.
I talked way too much. I never
Yeah,
said you
you
didn't
do.
talk too much
Like,
because I talk too much.
I be trying to figure out a way to get off the phone because, like,
You be calling me?
Oh, no.
That's crazy.
That's messed up. That's
That's
messed up.
crazy.
I be calling to check in, and she'd be like, she'll tell me what's
I
going
tell
on.
him what's going on.
Oh, does he call you to check in?
Yes, and I
Yeah,
told
I
him what's
called
going
to
on.
check in.
I'm
Okay.
talking too much.
Oh.
Did you not call me to check in? So I'm not supposed to talk about what's going on?
No, he just wants you to say, I'm good. And then you was like,
Don't fucking call then.
No, I appreciate that stuff like that because, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, you good? All right, yeah, all right. And then
I
they
don't
start.
live that life.
start,
I don't
like,
know what that
talking.
you good is.
Well, that's not everybody, but of course you got that one friend. Like if I call Kels, like it's more relatively like a short conversation. Because if anything, me and Kels will like talk more in person because that's just like I guess I gotta speak. But
You gotta speak.
huh?
You say you guess you gotta speak.
How guys speak. Is
Oh,
what he
how
said.
guys-
I was gonna say, like, is that like a dynamic between like guys, or do you think it's
It's
like
true.
a dynamic between women
I was
and
scared.
men?
I was
Or
scared. His friend. How long was I your friend, Kirsten?
But,
before we met in real
hold
life?
on, let me finish my question, because do you think it's like a
Yes.
LaSwan thing though, like just a LaSwan thing?
If I
Or-
would, you
Hold
let
on,
me.
the question
I'm
is,
listening to your question.
I didn't finish the
answer
question.
is, I know what the fuck you asking, bitch. I know.
Damn. Okay, go ahead.
Ask it.
I'm just saying, do you think it's like a thing between like men, like you talking to a woman and asking her that, or do you think it's a LaSwan specific thing? That's what I was asking.
As far as like them like talking a lot.
Yeah.
No, I think that's more like a
woman thing.
yeah, just a woman thing in general.
It ain't.
You don't think so?
I do it a lot. I'll over explain or I'll over
When you're on the phone with like a woman?
with a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, but not when you're on the phone with like your homie or whatever.
It depends though. Like sometimes if I don't like talking, like I'll just keep it short. But if
Even with the woman.
yeah,
So, but you won't. But I feel like you'll come up with like a reason to get off the phone though. It won't just be like, well, like I was just calling to check in.
like I said,
I gotta go.
Like, yeah. I give that 5 years and then I'll like.
5 years on the phone.
Yeah, what's your exit?
Yeah, I told y'all the last time. Like it's just one of those things where like
That's why I don't date. Dating is cooked.
Wait, I
5
thought
years
you-
on the phone
I
is
thought
nasty
you-
work.
I thought you
What's
was-
yours?
I'm not dating though.
who, me.
Okay.
I was born in May
Wait, what?
11.
That's my mom's birthday. You're a Taurus.
Your mom.
Ooh.
May 11.
My brother's a Taurus. I hate that motherfucker.
You're a Capricorn.
Who
Aquarius.
the fuck?
You're one of those.
I wish Chuck was right beside me.
Okay, so you're an Aquarius. Okay. You're an Aries.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Big
I'm
time.
an Aries too.
Big
So-
time. But y'all are each pay attention to the month. It's different.
Oh, you're April. Oh, yeah. There's a difference
It
there.
means
Better.
There's a difference.
Automatically.
Hell no,
Um,
that ain't that.
different.
Also, men and women though, they're different.
The thing is it's a double peak. It's like March, April is different, and then men and women is different. So it's like
You know what
both
the
of them is a whole different fucker.
the one consistent thing is like
But they're both fuckers though. I ain't gonna hold you.
headstrong though. We're all headstrong. That's consistent.
Look, I'm like they're both different.
We all think we're right.
No, I don't be thinking I'll be right sometimes.
I literally have heard you talk on this podcast thinking you're right.
No,
He's right.
I speak
that
from where I'm coming from.
He don't want to look
That's
at
where-
nobody but him. He know.
What?
No, hold on, Kels, what you think?
I'm sorry. Kellis is right.
I think
Take off my Crocs.
I'm right. I was
You think
gonna.
I'm right?
I was just gonna say that there has been times where like we've been stuck in our own way of thinking, and it's just like you think very straightforward and logically compared to like other people.
Oh, you think I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because why wouldn't we go off the real instead of just the feel? Like, you know what I mean? Hey, clip that.
That didn't land.
Is this
What?
not what I just
So
That
like
didn't land.
say for instance like the whole Latwan situation is
Uh-huh.
like you called her to talk to her, but then
No, I called to check in. The check in is like, hey, what's up? You good?
Mind
Like,
you, he's still arguing the point.
Yeah.
Like,
I am
Look at
still
me
arguing
looking
the
at him. I ain't said a word. I'm like,
Mind you, like, this is proving the point, by the way.
I guess.
I don't think it's a bad thing though. Like I think I'm the same way.
Aries.
Yeah, I said this.
But when you know, so you deal with it appropriately, and you don't get bothered by it. So,
I don't think that's wrong though.
it's not wrong at all.
So
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
deal
saying
with it
for both of y'all.
appropriately, but like
I mean, I may hate y'all the same. You know what? I think I do hate y'all the same. That's cute.
I feel like I'm 100%
That's
of the time.
romantic. That's
100%.
romantic.
100% of the time, I am always right.
Okay, I won't
Clip
say
that.
I won't say
I'm
that.
always right.
I won't say that though.
If she opens her
I
mouth,
know
she's
something
right.
Oh, I'm always
But
right.
the thing is, like, she won't say nothing if she's not right.
Nope.
It's the
But
same
I
thing
think
as
I'm
an
right.
Aquarius. We'll sit here and we'll be quiet, and then the second that y'all say something that's wrong, we'll be like, okay, yeah. But like Aries do be right.
Exactly.
Not
You
me.
be wrong. I can't tell. I don't know why you be wrong. You be wrong.
Y'all don't live the life I live. First of all, like what? Y'all don't live the life I live.
Like you gotta give me a scenario
You
though.
don't even. I mean, what scenario was he right in?
Everyone, because I never lose. That's
Clip
why.
that.
Clip that.
I don't know.
He was about to be like, yeah, you was wrong. This time.
Like,
I swear.
what? Because I have to think of a scenario that you've
What?
been.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a
Think
scenario
of
where I
any
was like
scenario
dead wrong
that he
for like
existed.
when I was down. But yeah, no, I'll be chilling, bro. Like,
You do be chilling,
I
but
be
you
giving-
be chilling and you be incorrect.
you okay? All right, sorry.
Like,
All right.
happiness and incorrectness.
All right.
It's fine. No, I mean,
I guess
we all grow.
again, y'all don't live the life I live.
We
So
understand.
I'm
That's
speaking-
why growth is coming.
I'm speaking from my perspective because knowledge is also opinionated. So, because what you know, I might not know. However,
Exactly. That's
I
what
might
growth
not
is.
care about what you know.
You can't go. That's what growth is. That's what growth is.
That's not right.
That's what growth
That's
is.
not right.
That is what growth is, literally.
What, Karen?
You
Or
don't
not
care
Karen?
about what I'm saying. You should
About-
care about. That's what growth is. You'll grow and you'll care about it. Moving on. What's your next topic?
Is that why we need women to help us to like care? about
Exactly. Like, can we just, that's it. That's the end of the episode.
That's-
That's all. That was the point.
That's
That's
all
all
we
we
need.
need.
That's all
The
Kel
point
said.
is, y'all not fucking listening.
Y'all-
Hold on, nah, because he said something
Open
kind of the
your
wrong
ears.
way though. Because you said that's why we need women, as far as like there was
Don't
no
piss
other
me
purpose as to why we need them. Because I think we need them more than just that.
Elaborate.
So, there we go.
Elaborate.
There we go.
You about to
There we
piss me
go.
off. Go ahead and save yourself because this is your only choice. This is your only option.
Yo, that was
Save
funny.
yourself
That was funny.
now.
No.
I just meant in the aspect of like helping us learn how
Are you
to
trying to
care.
get him canceled?
Go.
Yeah, like,
Go.
What, me?
Why don't y'all just
Murder.
sit here and tell us all the reasons why
No,
you
see,
need women?
Murder.
I'm
See, Murder
listening.
got something to say.
What?
Go ahead.
We need women because first of all, the beautiful women on this planet are what makes first of all population. Because I mean, we need both men and women. Okay, first of all. Now
We're talking about women.
I know. Hold on, but
he's trying to stick us
Why you trying to stick that in?
clip that.
Anyways,
But yeah, so we need both people. Oh, hold on, am I really doing this? The list?
go.
Yes, you already started
Alright.
Look
talking.
at us.
I like you, MC.
All right.
He
so,
next. He up next.
So you know, like as the Lord said, you know what I'm saying. So He took the rib from Adam, and then He made Eve, and then He made like the ribs that you can eat too. But that's like the most important piece right there because
You
women came
got
from
any more
man.
Coke?
In this.
I need some more
I need something stronger than this.
He said, "Where's the shit?"
This is not working. You want some? What?
Hey.
What?
Look, wait,
My
I got
point
some
is-
wine in the car. Hold on.
There's a rib that you eat too.
You
Yeah.
know too much. Look.
The reason why I say us men need women is if we don't have them, we would be like so
And I feel
sloppy.
You wouldn't
animal-
exist.
animalistic.
Like
Yeah.
we'll, like the reason why men get up in the morning and really like care about their appearance is because of women.
That's true too.
Ain't
Flip
nobody.
I like this. This? I don't know what's going on.
I didn't even get to finish mine. I didn't even get to finish mine. See, this was what be happening.
Put your, make sure you in.
me.
It don't even work right now.
Keep on.
It don't work.
I thought we was using that.
Yeah, that's what we talking like loud.
You gonna do that, Karen? Sir?
What?
He said at the beginning.
Yeah, I said at the
I
beginning.
said it, but I didn't think he was gonna do it for real. Go ahead, my friend.
But yeah, like I think that's a valid point of us needing women. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of us learned how to brush our teeth properly as kids because we had a little girl that we liked.
Or our moms just showed us.
I mean,
You didn't. You was brushing your teeth because you like the girl.
what I'm saying, no, like when you start caring about hygiene is when you start really understanding, like, all right, like,
No, because niggas
I
gonna
got-
roast you. That's why. Like,
We're talking about women.
elementary school,
What are we doing?
like be for real, like you was not really
Yeah.
caring about a lot of that stuff in elementary school, like.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to dress terribly. Nothing was matching, and then like it was this nice girl that came to school, and I was
And then-
like,
And you changed
You
your
gotta
whole
get right.
yeah, I got burgundy on with brown and red shoes. No, this ain't gonna work. So
You made sure your hair was combed,
Yeah.
your teeth were straight. You got
smell
you
good.
finally
something.
bought deodorant.
Finally.
Right.
Shit, finally.
Kelma, is this content? Are you really being for real?
No. I'm like being so
I really
serious.
don't know
like,
what's going on.
if
I
you,
just need to know.
if you look at little
Yes.
kids and little
This is
like
what we
little
do.
boys, like
Y'all, this is what we
No,
do.
because when y'all was on the other side of the camera,
That was the
when
other
they
stuff.
dry,
That was the other
when
stuff.
they dry.
That was the
Now
other
they getting
That
into
was the
nitty
ChatGPT
gritty.
stuff.
I told you. I told you that. I told Mia before we got here, I was like, they being real modest because you here. Now y'all showing the nitty gritty.
Y'all showing y'all ass.
Well,
Exactly.
See, you got comfortable.
Exactly.
You're in the seat now.
I know. I know. My
But
bad.
for
I
real,
love it.
be honest. When you was in elementary school,
No.
right, and you saw a little boy
Who are
that
you
you like,
talking to him?
to y'all as
You
women,
can't be talking to us.
Wow.
Because
I
everything
didn't
you
even
said was
I didn't
negative.
pay attention
No.
to men until like
y'all asked.
high school.
10th grade, like goddamn, like the
I'm
fuck,
not worried about y'all at all.
bro. I didn't know what SEX was
No.
until I was in my sophomore
I didn't
year.
even know that people were having SEX until I got to
Oh,
college.
SEX.
I was in my sophomore year.
I'm fucking stupid.
I was in my sophomore year when I
Why
learned.
didn't you tell me? We were friends.
No, I lost my virginity the day that it happened.
What?
And I
Wait.
I was told what happened, and then it happened at the same day. I didn't even know what the fuck it was.
I didn't use my
Wait,
phone.
did you?
College.
Hold on.
I didn't know what it
no
was,
idea
and then I
people
knew
were
what
doing
it was. I was told what it was, and then it was what it was.
I didn't know what I didn't know people.
I said, this is not fun. Are you
You
sure
know what I
this is
just thought
right?
about?
Are you sure
I'll
this
tell
is
you
right?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Tawana, we have to have a
Wait a
conversation.
minute.
That went left as fuck, but sorry.
It was also, she spelled it out. And I said, what the hell is that? And I had to think about it. I was like, what?
You did make a face.
I was like, why didn't you say the word? Just, all right. But
I didn't know what the word was.
Yeah, you know,
I thought
Okay.
people did the deep because I was listening to the radio. You know how you listen to 10 whatever when you be
What
driving.
else you dance?
When you younger,
Yeah.
they dropped this joke, and it was like something about like doing the nasty with their clothes off. I was like, why would they do it with their clothes off? Me? Question mark? Question
And
mark?
so you're a sophomore year of high school?
Real fucking life. A month later, I learned that you're supposed to take your clothes off.
You know what's so crazy about all
you
of
do a
this?
jailhouse style.
Mind you, sophomore
Me
year.
still asking questions. What is that?
Mind you, sophomore year of high school, we were friends. Why did I not know until college?
Because you were Dez's friend, not mine.
No, but
So for y'all didn't start paying attention to guys until like high school, or like
yeah, no.
for real?
I think though, like just the mindset for women is a little bit different than men anyway. Though
For real?
I don't mean that in like a
Men are naturally hornier than women.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I didn't know what the deed was until I did the deed
No,
the day
that's
of.
a
That's
fact.
really
I'm talking about I
means,
learned it and
That's
then
proven.
it happened. Like the same, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, and we had to talk about it, and I still didn't know what was happening.
But
And then after it happened, I was like, I don't think you did that right because that hurt. That was not right, and it was right the whole time.
but you didn't question that he had his clothes off.
I thought it was all weird. Every single piece of it was weird to me because I didn't know nothing about it.
So
Like
then he
my
just
mom,
like
my mom, like I literally didn't even watch Batman till I was 16. I didn't watch action movies. I didn't watch none of that stuff. I didn't watch anything that had a object of doing a bump and grind ever. Like I'm watching.
Wait, Batman?
Daggone.
Grind? Hold on.
No. I didn't watch anything that was active. Like, it was very much so subtle, gentleness. My whole life. Everything was real cute, real tasteful. Like that's what she raised me off, real cute, real tasteful. I got in high school, I'm seeing all this stuff. I'm like, oh wow, there's so much stuff that I didn't know
So much
about.
stuff.
I still ain't seen the Batman. I'm still scared. I ain't gonna hold you. I just started watching
You ain't
Marvel.
got no reason to fear Batman.
Batman is scary as fuck. I'm
What?
sorry. That nigga is a criminal.
Yeah, Batman is. You told me.
That nigga's a criminal.
You murdered at 10 p.m.
Come
You
on
murdered
now.
at 10 p.m. and you get the brakes beat off you.
And
Hell no.
A 6
Batman's
man
still
in a bat
scary.
costume.
I don't watch Captain America, Iron Man, everybody, Hulk, She-Hulk. I watched that one.
Oh, you watching all the white people, man.
What? Well, who are the black people?
Batman is white as
No,
well.
I know, but he's like, but you know, Batman really a YN.
But who are the
He's
black
not-
people?
Huh?
Who are the black people, though, Kansas?
Who the black
Green
people?
Lantern.
Green Lantern?
No.
You talking about Ryan Reynolds?
No.
Look,
that one.
look, I'm
You know,
from
Black
Eagles.
Panther.
He was in the same
Static
shit
Shock,
that they was in.
Namor.
He's Hispanic.
Okay, Static
No, I'm talking
Shock.
about the characters that you know, like in real life, would be a black person. Like the people who like that's
Namor?
gonna run the fate.
None
Hell
of
yeah,
them was
Namor don't
black.
be playing no shit, bro.
Man, he ain't black. He's Mexican.
I know. I'm just saying
Okay,
though, like
y'all can only judge me for Blade. I'm sorry. Skip.
Blade Wesley.
Blade.
That's a classic.
Wesley.
I couldn't watch it because I didn't watch action movies because you want me to be a girl.
You probably watch Shaft.
I don't even know what that is. Shaft? Is that
And she really.
is that about the Skip?
that, It's not an inappropriate movie.
Yeah, no, it's just
Shaft is crazy.
It's like a bootleg. I never watched it. It's just like it's.
No, Black
That's what that was?
Not the
You
original.
ever seen Black Dynamite?
Oh hell no!
That's what Character be mad about. Be like,
No,
this
he
is not the
started it.
original
What I just,
She said this is not the original topic, and I said that's what Character be mad about.
Oh, see, no, because I have a topic, but y'all said no topic. So now we just jumping from here
My
to here.
ADHD brain cannot deal with this right now.
Like
I'm zoned out.
When I have like a certain steps, they just be like, F that. We gonna go from A to F.
You be mad.
It's Kel's fault
You be
every
mad.
time.
I don't get mad, but it just be like,
Only because he hyped me up when
what
I do
happened?
stupid
Like,
stuff. When I do stupid stuff, he knows I'm right, so that's what happens. Like I be right, and then he go off of it, and then
who Kels? Oh y'all come in and like y'all just jump me on my own show? Is that what we doing?
that's what happens every
That's the
time.
plan.
That's what you be saying.
Yeah, that's what they be doing. They be like before we start
Well,
recording.
maybe because the context be hitting when we start talking about it.
No.
Okay,
No.
you lead the rest of the show.
I'll leave the rest of the show.
I just
Producer.
remember that the topic was that.
I won't say nothing else.
Oh,
Well,
the reason why we need
why
women.
And I said,
That was the original topic.
Yeah.
First of all, let's
To
not
make the topic
let's change the name of this because the reasons why we need women I feel like sounds kind of rude. So we should say like the reason as to why we love women. A little bit like a lighter tone because I feel like need is more like under these circumstances, which is what a need is. But like, yeah, under these circumstances, it'd be like, okay, this is why I need you in my life. Versus just like if I didn't have to do these things, then I wouldn't even think about you. So I think it would mean more if I said, hey, like this is the reason as to why I want you in my life versus like need you in my life. So I want to like.
but we don't have to make it as intimate as like that. Cause sounds like relationship. Like
No, I'm just saying though, like, but this is the reason as to why you would want a woman in your life to teach you some of these
yeah,
things.
I think the topic is like broad though. Like I don't think you have to just be talking about somebody you're like romantically involved with. I think you're talking about your mom, your aunt,
Yeah.
sister.
so y'all don't think
You
my
want your mom
hygiene
in your
talk-
life?
You don't think that hygiene point that I made was valid though? Because I feel like if it wasn't for women, I would,
I do think that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
do think there's
Okay,
things
that's-
that you learn from women that like
Okay.
you wouldn't learn on your own. I do think that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
I felt like what I was saying was like, yo,
but you said the reason as to why though was
We need
would
them?
be for a woman versus just being for your own physical good because you can also get sick by just not bathing.
But I'm saying like just. As
But
a
I think
guy.
I think what he's saying is more so like this is what he learned from a woman. Is that what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like I guess for me and my experiences growing up, like seeing how like guys like acted towards women,
Mhm.
like if it's amongst guys, like most of us don't care about like certain stuff. But of course, when you see a girl or when you're around women, you got that natural bravado that comes out that tries to make sure that you're on your A game. So that's why I was like if it wasn't for women, like not a lot of guys would really care about their appearance.
You said the natural bravado.
Bravado, like a guy like him being masculine or just trying to be like.
But you would need a dad for that though.
Not necessarily
You would.
to teach you how to like
Because a mom will teach you, like, yes, you can teach you, like, certain things a man should be doing, but then also there's no one's going to teach you that better than a man. So, you need, like, so you would need your dad to really teach you, okay, like, this is what you do in front of a woman. You know what I'm saying? However, you need your mom to say, this is what you would do, I guess, for a woman. Like, this is, like, the two, like, different, like, mindsets as to, like, and how those connect. So it's like, okay, like, yeah, like, basically, like, certain activities, like, maybe, like, lifting something heavy. All right, cool. So that'd be more like the man thing to do for you, like, your woman. Like, change your tire, something like that.
Or
And
if a
then,
raccoon come down the chimney.
yeah, like, handle something like that. Like, get out of the house, whatever, shoot it, kill it, whatever you need to do. But, and then the other thing would just be, like, I guess some time span of, like, what a woman would tell you, like, being able to protect her in that situation. Like, that's what she would want. And then the dad would show you how to do those things. So, but yeah.
But then
So I say myself, so clip that. But
I guess like how does that go into like why we need them or how you said like we show love and stuff like that? Because I get it, like a man can show us how to do those things, but I feel like we won't understand those things if a woman doesn't teach us those things as well. Like I wouldn't know how, like, for instance, like how to be chivalrous. Of course, my dad can teach me things, but there's certain things like not a lot of women want like like, I guess for instance, like going overboard with compliments and stuff like that, and like trying to like, you have to understand the natural flow of how a woman like reacts to certain stuff. So that's why I feel like when I'm thinking about what a woman wants, like I'm not to say like I'm not gonna ask a guy about it, but I'm gonna listen to a woman. I'm gonna talk to a woman and be like, yo, like, you know, what do you know? And that's why I feel like when I'm talking about like in the essence of like appearance, like say for instance, like as a guy, like you learn how to dress from your pops. You go out, you think you're fresh.
That mushroom jacket.
And then you
Your pops was fly.
He said, huh?
she coming for you.
Moving on.
My pop was fly.
Moving on. What you were saying?
But I was saying, like, say for instance, you coming in your mushroom jacket thinking you fly, and you ain't getting no type of play.
Mushroom
it's
belt,
like,
mushroom jacket.
it's like you don't know that that's not, you know,
The style.
it's the style, because of course a man is teaching you that, but like when you're looking at how the interaction goes, you be like, all right, this ain't cutting.
She ain't rocking
Yeah,
with it.
she ain't
But
rocking.
I think it's always gonna be somewhere that's gonna rock with that though. You just gotta find the one that's gonna rock with that.
Hey,
Because your style is always gonna be your style. You know what I'm saying?
and to each his own, man.
So
Steve Urkel got Laura, so anything can happen.
Urkel was fly as well.
So, but I don't know. I guess I look at it from a different perspective. Like I always make sure, like, you know, I listen to, you know, how they react.
be careful with that though.
Yeah. that's
Why
true.
can't you?
Why?
Look, both of us. Question mark. Because being careful is the win.
Be careful. Being careful is the win.
No, I mean, like you're saying, be careful. Why?
Just because. No offense. Okay.
All
All
offenses.
offenses.
Like both of us.
All right. So for
Moving on.
people listening out here. All right. I'm just saying off of how I feel. Okay. Let me just go and put that out there. I don't mean any disrespect. So this is just how I feel on the topic. So, but yeah. So as I continue. So I'm saying, like, be careful with that because we know as people and just being imperfect, sometimes we say things that we don't mean. And so a woman could tell you something, like, hey, like, I really want you to do this, but mean the opposite. But also, too, you don't want to seem like you're just doing everything she tells you to do. So, because that takes away from when you, like, really being like a man, so to speak, and commanding that presence. But, and then also kind of gets in her head, too, like, kind of like, okay, I can control this man. Which I get, you know, you want your person, like, to do the things that you say to a degree. I wouldn't want my girlfriend to be like doing like everything I say, because it's like, yo, like you got a personality, like you don't have to like do these things all the time. I appreciate if I say, hey, like, you mind just like taking the car to the shop or something like that real quick, because I'm busy, I can't do it. And then, you know, like that, but I wouldn't consistently ask her to do that just because I can do it. It's just this time I didn't have time to do it, and it's just something simple and easy to do. And then vice versa, because like I say, you don't just want to be a yes man, because I think that just takes away from you personally and then the relationship. But yeah, so like I said, take everything with a grain of salt, but still do those things every now and then if you can do them. And sometimes do it without even them having to tell you to do it, because I think that shows a lot too. But
I think that also like plays into people's like
Relationships
specifically, and also their love languages, because
it is. Yeah.
a lot of the time,
100%.
sometimes
I was about to say
acts of service is like not someone's love language. So like me personally, I would rather, if I know I can do it better than anyone else, 99% of the time I can. So I will just do it myself. So like if you go out of your way to do something that I like can do for myself, that's gonna be right. I'd rather just do it myself. You know what I mean?
Me, I thought about this the other day. I'll give you the great example.
Okay.
Let's say you're married, right? Your dude drops your wine glass on the ground. It shatters, right? He can clean it. He could. But you know he's not going to get all the pieces up. Would you rather him tell you, hey, I dropped your wine glass on the floor, and you go in there and you second check and you clean it? Or would you rather him drop it on the floor and clean it himself and never tell you that he cleaned it up? I would rather be told, I dropped your wine glass on the floor.
Those are the only two options?
No. It's just this one specific situation, like he's watching.
No, I'm saying the options that you gave. Would you rather those are the only?
Would you
two
rather
options.
he drop, like he has your wine glass in his hand, he's washing it, he's drying it off, he drops it on the ground. He sweeps it up himself, never tells you he drops it. And like, it's not even like a secretive thing that he didn't tell you. He just took care of it himself. Or would you rather him tell you, hey, I dropped the wine glass on the floor, and so that you know that it's on the floor, and you know he's a man. He's not going to sweep up every single piece of glass.
I understood your options, but I'm saying, are those the only two options?
This is the question.
Are
So
those,
yes.
Would you rather? Those are the only two.
Would you rather him clean it himself or tell you that
I
he
would
dropped
rather him tell me.
Exactly, because you know how to do it.
But only because, like, I think...
And if he does it himself, and you
it's
don't
not really
know,
a man thing, though. I just feel more secure if I know that something happened and I can get all the pieces
That's
up.
the thing. That's the point.
Especially if I have
It's
kids.
not a man thing. It's a you thing. As a woman, you want to make sure that the glass is off the floor. As a man, you don't trust, like, I didn't say who it was. As a man, you don't trust him to get all that damn glass off the floor. He's not going to do it.
No.
So it's like, you know that you want to make sure that glass is off the floor.
I'd rather him just say something.
Tell me the glass is on the floor.
But I think
tell me the glass is on the floor. Tell me the glass is on the floor.
I think that's like common sense, though. Like, I would feel more secure if someone told. I think that's
But if you drop some glass on the floor and you swept it up, would you tell everybody like, oh, I dropped a glass on the floor yesterday? No, you wouldn't, because you swept it up. Exactly. Because you're a woman. You're like, when it's a man that drops it, you're a helpmate. So it's like, he swear he swept it up. He didn't sweep that shit up. Like, there's no way he did it. There's no way he did it right.
Okay.
You're a helpmate as a woman.
Because men are not they're not.
Exactly. So you want him to tell you that he dropped the glass because you are going to come back behind him and make sure that he picked that shit up.
I would have did
But
that.
if you dropped it, you're not going to be like, hey, babe, I dropped the glass on the floor, because you know you swept all the shit up.
That's why I asked for the options, though, because I'm like, I would rather you tell me and you tried and then I go back and look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we have to go back and make sure that you made it safe.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I had dropped it and you went home, I would have swept it up. But I would have never told you I dropped it.
Yeah,
because I would have swept it up.
Right.
So it's kind of like we're helpmates. Like we are here to do the things they cannot. But they cannot sweep no glass up. No, they can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop some glass tonight, and I'm gonna sweep it up.
And you're not going to fucking do it right. I swear to you. Not.
That's the thing, though. I just
you're not.
But I think that is a common man thing. Is that I don't want to stereotype men, but like I feel like sometimes y'all just like really don't pay attention to detail.
They can't see it.
Yeah.
It's not even personal. It's not even personal.
Like,
you cannot see it.
I'm not trying to take it personal, but it's like, dang, like
you cannot see it.
I gotta go drop some glass.
You can't see it. It's not even personal. It's just
women can just see it.
Your brain just can't see. It's not even. That's why I keep saying it's not personal. It's not personal. It's not because you suck. It's not because you're a man.
Men overlook things a lot of the time.
Because the whole thing is, okay, there ain't no glass on the floor. Like, they look on the ground, ain't no glass on the floor. We're like, okay, there can't be no shards that would cut
I'm like, I gotta feel.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If something can cut somebody, something can cut somebody. They're like, well, ain't no shards. No one's gonna die.
Yeah.
That's what they thinking. No one's gonna die.
Yeah.
It don't matter what's on the floor. No one's gonna die. We're like, no one can step on it, even a piece of nothing. No one can breathe. I got a wet paper towel. I'm tapping the floor like, because we're women. So it's like,
well,
take it away.
That has been the episode. So we hope you guys enjoyed. I don't even know what to call this episode.
There was some good stuff at the beginning.
Yeah, just shenanigans. Like, you know. It's great to have the guests on here, Mia and LaTwan. Always a good time. Kale's my co-host. We hope you guys enjoyed. Probably should have this out. I'm not gonna give y'all a date, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to do something. Don't forget to follow us at the Sideline Studios on Instagram, and then listen to us on Spotify. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, till then, you guys take care. I've been C Murder.
I'm Kels.
I'm Swan.
Okay. And yeah, we'll catch y'all next time. So, peace.
Bye.